Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Budget Modeler does the Agora 1/18th Mitsubishi A6M Zero build. Good evening, hope you had a good day. Welcome, let's crack on. So rather than my tools lined out, they're all in there. They're over there, so they'll go in there and out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Where were we? Right, we were building the right wing. We've done the undercut. We've got these spare bits here. And the last thing we did was put in the lighting in here. So that's where we're at with this. And we'd finished pack 5 and we've moved on to pack 6. So we're going to start by doing the machine gun. So these are spare bits. Well, they're not spare, the screws. So we'll put those over there. Oh, I forgot my logos. Need to get these in. Can't do anything without that. Where is here? Come on. Good Lord. Right, so let's crack on. We're doing stage 46. Oh, I have my tea. 1 cup of tea. That's what they call namaste, or as I call it, nasty. It's got organic spearmint and taurine in, and it's great if you've got a bit of a dodgy stomach. Helps a settled stomach if you have acid or anything like that. Well, it helps me. So stage 46, let's get the bits out. Stage 46. Oh, update on the parts. So I gave Agora a message this morning and they responded within a minute asking what my details are. So I gave them my details. Yep, bag's empty. And I will have it they will dispatch it between 7 and 10 working days. So yeah, not bad. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better, but these things happen. It's not a problem. And the way they've dealt with me, perfect. Can't fault it. Not in the slightest. Right, so we have the machine gun. We have the light that goes in the machine gun. We have the switches for undercarriage. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 screws there. So let's get the pen out. And these are 46-03. And put that back in there. So we've got 01, which is switchboard. Let's just pop these out here. I'm not going to be doing those for a moment. We've got 4602, 4603, and 4604. Time to move on. Right, so the first thing we're doing is we're taking this, it's this way, and then we're going to shim that board. You know how we shimmed the other one? With those small clear parts. So let's get those small things that they look a bit like washers. So there we go. There's one. Okay, and we're going to place it there. That place is just there. Okay, we've got Duke's in. Good evening, Duke Wellington. Good day from Oz Against Steph, doing a night shift, another hour to go. Well, let me keep you company for an hour. So let's find ourselves an oil stick. So we'll use, yep, this one. Dip a bit of oil in there. Just pop it around there. Get the little clear washer. Here you go. I don't know whether you can see that. It's just on the tip of my finger. So we're going on the left-hand one. So we've got a bit of oil on there. And that oil will help to keep it in place. I'm hoping. So there's the oil stick. Right, next goes on the switch. And the switch goes on that way. So we take the screws we need are these. And we're going to use 2 of them. Dip in the oil. And we should really put the switch in first. Right, so that goes. Need to bend these back underneath and then to the right. Okay, that's moved. Shock or a surprise. And what I'm going to do is put this left-hand screw in first through that washer. And it's moved again. Right, need a bit more oil on that. Let's see if that will help to hold it. There we go. And no. Right, here we go. Let's try this. Put that back in its place. And that's in. So let's get the next one. And do this one down to touch. And do this one down to touch. There we go, that's done. So we have done that bit, that bit, that bit, that bit, and that bit. Now let's crack over. And we've got it this way. Is that going in there like so? Just like that. Let's have a look at this routing again. What's going on? I need this page. Okay, so we're sending this yet again, getting bloody cocky because I said I'd done that bit and I hadn't routed the cable. There we go. Out of the way now. So we have that goes in there like so. So we have 0, so we have 4402 and 4404. If I remember correctly, 4402 is a thick one. So 4404 is the thin one, which is that one, which goes to the front. So we bit of oil, pop that in for a bit, and then we take that one again, and this is a big fat one. And half turn, those two we'll put back in there. They are probably spares, but we'll pop those back in there for a minute. And down to touch, and down to touch, and a quarter turn, a quarter turn. Nice. So we've done that one, we've done that one, and we've done that one. So next up, we're doing the machine gun, and we're doing the wire. So we have to bend this, so it's going to go in, out, and do a 90 degree to the right, and then a 90 degree to the right, and a 90 degree to the right again. And we found our, are these the, yeah, there's the round nosed, like that. Right, so, and then we go like so. And as we found before, oil up the inside of that, and a little bit on the light, just to ease it in. We will get this eased in a bit. Just talk amongst yourselves. Don't worry, I'm fine. There we go. That's in nicely. That disco click. Disco here and disco there. And we have done that bit and that bit. So now we have the wing facing us, the leading edge facing us. We take the gun cabling goes down the side there. It drops into that hole there. This is not glued. There we go. It's a nice big solid click. And we use a 4603, which are these. So I'm going to use one of these. Dip it into the oil and screw it in. Just go straight down to touch and then quarter turn. Jobby jobbed. So we've done that one, that one, that one, that one, and that's what we've ended up with. This bit here. So moving swiftly along. Excuse me, we have got parts 47. Sorry, section 47. Boom. 2 parts in this bag. Bag's empty. We've got 4701, 4702. And we put this part on there, and it's not glued. Nice squeeze fit. Let me undo this cabling. And this part goes in here like so. And the gun cabling goes through that hole. And so does this one. But whatever you do, don't tie it in a pig in knot like I've just done. There we go with that. Done that, done that. Fitted that and threaded the cable. Next up, we get these 2 parts that we did the other day. And do you remember what I said about this one? One was really, really tight and one was really, really loose. There we go. Okay, that's in there nicely. And then we take the cover, that bit, and the cover. It should be facing us. Yes. So we now need to flip it over. We take our cover, which goes on like so. Done that. Put that on, and now we need 04506. 04506, and we need 4 of those. So I'm going to keep these because it's got some of those shims in. So put those over there. So we're going to put it in the same way as we normally do. We need, okay, not just yet. So tuck that cabling out of the way. So we'll go from this bottom corner in, oil, in. So we're doing about a turn. It's up to you how much you do, between half and a turn. It's just to connect everything, just to get it seated and sorted and ready to rock and roll. And then all the way down to touch. 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 Quarter. 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 And a quarter. That's all we do. And we've done that one, and we're left with that. These are all labelled, so you've got C2, E2, D2. Have you got R2? R2, D2, yay! Sorry, sad, I know. There we have that done. Oh, we're on to this, are we? Let's have a look. Just wondering whether I do this or not, or wait until I get the other one. Yeah, I'm going to wait until I've got the other one, because I've had an idea. So I'm not going to finish the wing off. I'm just going to leave this section until I get all my stuff. So we're going to jump to stage 50, assembling the tail gear. Okay, 49 come out. So here we go with stage 50. This is the tail gear retraction mechanism. So we have 0501, goes that way, 0502, which is that way. Then we've got some gearing. So we have 0503, 0504, 0505 and 0506. Zero 0507 is a rod. 0508 are 3 large screws. And 0509 are 2 small ones. Not got a clue what they are, but they're screws and they're small. So we take this bit going this way, and then we put that on there. That's going to move, so I'm going to give that a little bit of an oil. I'll take some oil on there. So let me just move all this across a bit. Right, so we've done that bit. Next we take 0506, which is a larger one, and drop that on top of there, like so. So then we've done that one, and that looks like that. Next, we take this part, and what I will do is a bit of oil, just make sure I've got the right hole. Yep, it's that one there. And that hole will just help to keep it in place. Done that one. And then this gear goes over the top of that and connects into that one. There you go. So it spins. Whee! And then there you go. That's how it should look. And that's what we've got. Excellent. I do like it when a plan comes together. Always good when you get a plan coming together. Then we get this part, which goes over the top there, like, yep, need to get that in there, like so. So there we have that done. That one and that one. 0508, which are the larger screws. Take the oil, and we have one in there. Larger screw, bit of oil, and into that one. So now we can screw this all the way up, down to touch, and the same with this one. A quarter turn just to tweak it up, and the same for that one. Yeah, that spins nice and easy. So we've done that. Nope, we're doing this. So this goes on that one like so, in that sort of angle. And then we take one of the small screws, dip that in, and it just says a fix. So let's hold that in place. There we go. And that moves nicely. I'm happy with that. So 1 and 2, and go over on the mat. So that's been done, and that's done. Now moving on to number 51. Let's have a quick slurp of my cup of tea. And in number 51, we've got these parts. And bag's empty. Yep, bag's empty. Excuse me. I'm being dirty, disgusting, and filthy. Okay, so we have 5101, 5102, 5103. No, they're different. Those are round headed. That's a flat head. Okay, that's interesting. Why? Right, so they should be round headed. So I need to be careful about what I'm doing here. Right, 5102 goes onto there, and then it's saying having it straight. So we take this. Oh, okay, that goes in there. And so done that bit, done that bit, done that bit. So it's seated that way, as we can see here. 5103. And just put that into touch. Take that and do that one. And then do it to touch. And do it to touch. Quarter turn. Quarter turn. And that is what we should have. So that's done. Stage complete. It can pop over there. Next, 52. Oh, checking the elevator servo motor. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Right, so we have 5201. Then we have 5202. 5203, which is those three, and the smaller, even smaller ones are 5204. Oh, you're kidding me. So we go straight from that one to that one, assembling a tail gear retraction mechanism. Right, I have to label these up. Let's flick that at the page. (5203) and 5204. I've got so many of these bags, and it's easier picking them all up with a screwdriver. So I've got 5203 and 5204 there. We've got the servo motor, and we've got the arm there, so that can go over there. Next, we check all the stuff in stage 53. Ooh, lots of interesting things in here. But empty, yep. Right, so we've got a test board, which is 5301. (5302), 03, 04, 05, 06. Yep. 06. 07. 08. 09. 10. 11. I think they're 12, and they're 13 and 14. Yep. 53, 12, 53, 14 are large. I'll put an L there. Oh, don't tell me my pen's running out. 53, 53, 13 are the large. 53, 14 are the small. So there we have those. So that's up there, that's moved to there, that goes there. Can move all this lot up a bit. If I put a big 1 on there, right, so there we have those in place. So flip the page over and let's start making. So we take 09 and we have it that way. We take this one, we put it on there, and that flips over. Okay, so does that fit in there nicely? Yep. Goes there. This one goes on there. And then the rest of it is meant to be glued. Let's just give it a test fit. Okay, that needs taking down a bit because that's wobbling and it's not seated properly. So let us get a flat tool. Will that go in? No. I did get a load of tools. There we go. Got these tools with my screwdriver. There we go. Just looking for anything that may be stopping it fully connecting. Let's give it a quick. Just a quick sand around the outside. It looks like a burr just in here. Yep. Let's just take a bit off these things. Just taking a bit off the spigots just to hopefully allow it to sit in properly. Okay, I'm not going to put everything in. Let's just test this one. Right, that's still not sitting properly. I have to. Right, it's this one here that's not going in properly. So angle that back a bit. There's a little ridge there that's stopping it going in. There we go. That goes on then. This goes on here. And then we mate the two together. Oh, dear Lord. Come on you go. Yeah. That's a better fit. It's a lot better. So get me pokey tool. That's need to clean. Just so you know, I'm not going to be here tomorrow night. There's a footy's on. Wednesday night I am away for Thursday. Got a volunteers day down in Warminster. Come back for Thursday night and I'm off to see the Happy Mondays in concert just down the road. And then Friday it's Easter. Yeah, that's going to need some glue. So sharp, pointy. Just on the 4 internal ones. Don't glue the roller or the wheel. Sorry, the roller or the little armature. And get one of these. Hold it on there. And we get the other one. Do that there. and just going to put a line of fast acting in there just to hold it. Take the worst off with a cotton bud, see if we can make some smoke. No, didn't make any smoke that time. So that spins, that moves. That's all I need. Cool. Next up, we need 4310, which is this one. And we slide that onto there. Like so. I should be dry now, so we can pop those away. We have done all of that, and that's what we're ended up with. Turning over the page. Big thing. Drum roll, please. So we have 07. Sorry, 08 goes in. In that hole. Oh yeah, goes in that hole. And then this side goes in that hole, together. Like that. Yep. Something like that. And there we go. That will go up and down. So we've done that bit. We've done that bit. We don't glue any of this. 5312. We need 2 of these. Pick one up with a screwdriver. Oh, I got the oil just got moved back, so we need that there. Dip of oil in for about a turn, and then the next one in and a turn. Make sure they're nicely closed, and then we can screw this up to touch. To touch, quarter and quarter, just to snip it in. So, and there we go. That raises and lowers. So done that bit. Now we take 5302, and that goes in. There's only one way this can go in. Where are we? There. Goes as a D shape. It's a D shape. That takes a good old push to get on. And we've done that. So it shows you here that if it's right or if it's wrong, it needs to be, this needs to be in that hole there. If it's slightly cockeyed, then you need to check it and make sure it's down into that lower grooved part. Like that, and flip over again. 014 is the smaller short one. Which is that one. And we're going to need 2 of those. Those 2 can go back in there. So this one, bit of oil. And we're screwing that one into there. Nope, we need a smaller, finer bit for that one. So we'll go for the 0. Yep, that's a bit of fit. So screw it down. Okay, you're not taking. Why are you not taking? There we go. That's in. Use that bit. Put that back away. Put this back in. And we've done that one, that one. Now we do this. And this has got a spigot on it. So the spigot drops in there and that goes in there. So that one, that one. Go on, off you get. Thank you. I've got enough of this lot on my plate as it is without you joining in. And it's ready. Bit of oil. Okay. Let's try that again. Right, by the look of it, these holes are slightly too small for these screws. Yeah, so I'm going to have to hold this just in case it breaks it. There we go. And then that's down. There we go. And we have that done. So we are left with the circuit board, which is like that. We have the retractable wheel, which raises and lowers. That will probably need a bit of oil. A 3-in-1 penetrating oil. go. It's fine. So that's where we end up. And that, I believe, is the end of section of pack 6. Let's have a quick look and see what pack 7 says. What we're doing, et al. Installing the gearbox for the tail gear and tail wheel. Yep, we can do a bit of this. Yeah. Oh, this is a bit of a chunky box. So, there we go. There's all that lot. Nommy nommy nom noms. So let's do these. Oh, I need a bit of extra room. Oh, give me room. Gimme, 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 gimme. That's my room sorted. By the look of this and size it's getting, I am going to have to move into the house soon. Okay. Right, I'm going to have to take this. Put, this is the tail. Yep. That. And that. Just remind myself of what that is. Where are we? That's 52. 52. Where have I put 5103s? They're going to be around here somewhere. 4803, 4603, 52, 52, 52. Yeah, checking it. Yep, 5203. 203 and then 5204. So that is 52. That's pen's failing me. Stage 52. Have a quick drink. And 54. Let's have a look, see if we have to do anything with 54. Yes, we do. We have to test it. So this is 54. Right, so we have 5401. 5402. 5403 are the two small ones, and then 5404 are the three larger ones. So we get number one, and then we need the battery pack. There's a battery pack. Right, and this goes to this one here. Then we take this servo and we put it. There's 3 pins. There's 2, 2, 2. Right, we have it that way, and it goes in that one. Right, yellow cable to the top. Right, come on, why aren't you fitting in? I'm not going to push this too hard, because if I push it too hard, it ain't going to go in. I'm going to break it all. Right, that's in. Now we turn it on. We get the red light. Now we press this button here, and we should get a blue light. Yay! And to test the rotation of the rudder servo motor shaft, insert the arm so that it's easy to see that it is rotating. So this goes vertical. And then we press the other button. Nada. Glows blue, and the arm 05202 attached to the shaft moves left and right. No, it doesn't. Right. So press the servo motor button reset on the left side and test 5301. The operation light above the button glows blue, and the axis of the rudder servo motor is set to the neutral position. Right, let's try. Turn it off. Right, so turn it on, we get the red light. Press this button, goes blue. Nope, servo's not working. That should come down to the neutral position. There. I have a feeling this has been miswired, because that is showing the brown wire at the bottom, and I've got the yellow wire. Let me turn it off. No, that, because that goes in that way. That's in fine. On. blue. Press that button. It should move. It's not moving. Okay, that's another one. Right, let's test this servo motor. Right, now this has got the yellow wire at the bottom. So turn it on. Right, let me just read this. Turn off the power switch and the 12. Insert 3 AAA batteries and connect the power cord. Yes. It's connected to there. So that's connected fine. Right, tester 05301 that came with stage 53, which is that. Insert the connector of the rudder servo motor test connector on the tester 05301, which is that. Note, if the shaft doesn't move after completing the test, please try again with the adapter 05912 supplied with stage 59. $59.12 using the adapter 5912. 58. Right, this is 5912. $58. 59. No, 5912, which is this one here. Right then, so there's the adapter. So this goes in like so. This goes in. Turn it on. So we get the red light. Come back. Remember that's 5401. Let's go back to what we're meant to be testing. So it goes in there like so. Let's move the servo motor so it's not in a neutral position. Right, turn on the power of the battery box and check that the power light on the tester glows red. It glows red. And got Jim in. Hello, Jim. Hope you're well. This is good afternoon stuff. Perfect day for modelling. It is a rainy day in the Chicagoland area today. Oh, bless you. Right. So we've done that bit. Press the servo motor reset button, left side of the tester. The operation light above the button glows blue, and the axis rudder servo motor is set to the neutral position. Right. So does it say? It just says press it. It doesn't say press and hold. So there you go. Yeah, so that's in a neutral position. Right, to test the rotation of the rudder servo motor 05401 shaft, insert the arm so that it's easy to see that it is rotating. Press the servo test button, right side. Moves left and right. Yay! So let's reset it. There we go. That's working fine. Right. Let's try the other one. Let's sorted. Right. So something to do with having this longer cable in. So both servers work fine. Sorry, both servos. Servers. Bloody small for servers. God, I hate it when things like that happen. I was about to throw my teddy bear right out the bloody window. Right, so, okay, let's put those screws away in bags and name them along with the servo motor. Right, so servo motor goes in there. Turn that off and put that back in the box nice and safe. Couple of spare bags. Five, 403. 5404. 3 is a 04. These two, 03. And that is stage 54. Jim says, whilst you work on yours, I will carry on with mine. Nice. How are you getting on with yours, Jim? 52 and 54. That's part of the cockpit. Right then. So we have next this hunking great big piece of metal. Look at the size of this. You ready? Clunk. That's a big bit of metal. Right, so O1 and O. I need to work out which is which. So let's have a flick over. They're normally pretty good about telling you which screws which. Ah, there we go. So the one with the coarser thread is O2. So that's called coarse thread. So that's 5502. And that's 5501. So that's going to be used later. 5501. 5502 are the ones that we're going to be using with this. So let us begin. So we take the tail and click those there. So that should be like that. So that bit done. Now we take 5502. We take two of these and we screw them in. Good old bit of screwage. 1, 2. So we go as per normal. Bit of oil. Got a turn just to start the thread off. Same with this one. Bit of oil. Start it off. Now down to touch. And there we go. Now that bit screwed in. Next we get 05401. And we get this part. So we have that way. This. That's got to come off. And that goes in there like so. When did that thing go in? Right, I need to have a look at the documentation for pack 6. So we're going to Agora Models, download center. Find, yep, pack 6. Ah, that's interesting. Pack. Yes, I did put it in. I put the motor in. So that's the motor done. Checking the elevator servo motor. Traction assembly. Sorry about this, folks. I'll be back with you in a moment. That's done. Did that. And that's as far as we got on pack 6. Okay, let's have a look at pack. It looks like there's another motor that goes in there because I've got 3 cables coming off this. Because that's the center of the aircraft. That's what everything hangs off. Oh, mate, this is doing my freedom. Oh, so there's this bit we've been working on. Okay, so it goes in like that. We've got that one there. We've got a servo motor there, and we've got a servo motor in there. When the hell was that fitted? Not there. Not there. Nope. Not there. Not there. Not there. It's fitted there in step 59. What? Why is that there when it's showing it here? Oh my giddy piggin' aunt. That, sorry Agora, but that is horrendous. That is absolutely bloody awful. you've got us fixing this after. Right, let's fit it. O52, and the motor should be on the left hand side, like that. In there. So let's. Oh, talk about frustration. That is really annoying. Really, really annoying. If you are watching this, Agora, firstly, thank you very much. Do you have anybody who actually bloody tests this? And if so, what were they doing at this point? Were they not really looking at it? $52.03, two of them. Oh, right. So a bit of oil, pop it in, about a turn, just to get it going. Same with this one, bit of oil, bending the wire out the way. And then let's go down all the way to touch. And the same this side, all the way down to touch. So I've done that, done that. So let's go back to this one. Because as you see there, 1, 2, 3 cables. And now guess what? We have 1, 2, 3 cables. Yay! So these are going in there like so. They are very obvious about where things go. I mean, I don't mean they are obvious. I mean, it is obvious where these go because they're in such a pattern that they'll only go in one way. So we've got 5502. And they need 3 of these. 3. 1 spare one. Bear with me a sec. I just need to crank my seat up again. There we go. Gary T's in. He says, good evening all. Evening, Gary. You've just missed me having a meltdown. Oh, I so wanted to throw my teddy bear out my pram. I think it's time for one of those horrible dirty sticks. So we've been going an hour and a half. We'll probably do the next one. And then we'll call it for tonight. So, no, I only want one. So we've got 1 screw. Holding that in place. Dip in some oil. And then we go in that one there. And then we go turn just to take it up. And then we do another one. Dip it in the oil. And then this one goes into the next hole along. And then the third one goes in that one. Bit of oil on it. goes in to that one. So let's tighten that one up to touch. That one to touch. That one to touch, and quarter turn just to tweak it into place. But now, look, it's only showing 2 when there's 3. Don't you just love these sort of things? So we've done that one, and done that one after having a meltdown. Next up, it's stage 56. Which one hasn't got one? That one. Right, so we're looking at stage 56 now. This will be my last one for this evening. Ooh, let's connect plug. Oh, number 56. Jim says, hey, Steph, stepped away from my model for a bit. Oh, you missed my meltdown. I had a spotter bother with some fiddly landing gear on a bit of 109 G6. Ooh. I do have Sukimura's 109. Didn't go quite the way I hoped, so stepped away for a wee bit of cool down time. That's what I should have done. And Gary T says, fiddly landing gear, hope we fixed it. Yes, hope we fixed it. Right, so what parts have we got here? 5601 is this bit there. 5602 is this bit here, which is like that. So let's move that up there a bit and those out the way. We have got 5603, 5604, 5605. Where's my pen gone? Why did I not put it away? Because I'm lazy. This is the 3 is 5606 and then 5607. Little dash in there. So then we flick the page. Jim says, I did hear what was going on with you while I was in trouble too. I know, timing. What's going on there then? A bit of synchronicity for us, mate. Right, so we take this piece and forward. That is like that. And that goes there, like so. And we take 5 of 5607s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jim says, that Gary T. Yes, I got it about as good as I can. Drying time now and some cool down for me. Yep, that's why I'm going to do this last section and then call it, because I'm getting a bit frustrated. One, two, three, four, five. One in. Two in. Three in. In the oil. That's number 4 and number 5 going in. And now we can tighten the little buggers up. Oh. So this one can go straight down to touch. There we go. And then the opposite. I'll just do opposites. It brings it down nice and evenly. And there we go. So done that, done that, done that. And that is what we end up with. Just like that. Not like that, like that. Now we take 5602, flip the aircraft around, and that goes in. Please tell me you are joking. There we go. Check that. Oh, I need to check this. Right, so before I do anything stupid, because you know what I'm like, so that goes in there like that. So I've got to there, got to that point. So let's flip over and have a look at the next step before you start stressing out again. So we have that like that. Ah, that's what was worrying me. Because have a look, these top two protrude out of the metal. Ah, that's because this bit here goes on this side. There. That's why you always flip the page and look what's on next. That's another 5. So what we're doing is we're doing that one, and that one. Right, because these stick all the way through, I'm going to screw this one. Do something I don't normally do because of my trade training and what I did for a living. So that's in there, and I'm going to screw this one all the way down to touch. just lightly, just so it holds it in place and it doesn't fall out. And I'm going to do the same with this one. Just do it to touch. And the same with this one. Touch, quarter turn, quarter turn. And that one takes half a turn. Right, so we've got that and that done. Next up, this piece goes on there and then we screw it in. That one's in a turn. And then we can do this one all the way down to touch, like so, and then that one down to touch like so, and then just quarter turn and quarter turn. So we've done that bit, that bit, that bit, and that bit. Jobby jobbed. Flip the page over, and then we put this bit in. So we go from this side, we chuck those in there, and that in there. It's a little bit ridged. Then we go 5604 at an angle. Those two on there. It's not 5607, it's 5604. Oh no, sorry, 5604's in, 5606. Two of those. Screwdriver. This is fun. Not into the oil. Half turn. You need about 30 pairs of hands to do this. Let's do this one because the other side of this keeps popping out. That's to touch. Touch and quarter turn, and then quarter turn on this one. There we go. And that should pivot. Yep, and it does. So we've done that, we've done that, we've done that, and we've done that. Stage complete. Center line of the aircraft itself. And that's nice and solid. It does pivot, so when the aircraft does bits and bobs, it allows it to move freely. Right, so that is where we're up to. and it's installing the flat motor next. So I am going to call it a day there. So what we've got done today is all of that lot. So we've progressed quite far, and a little bit of the wing. So I'm going to say sayonara, because that's Japanese for goodbye, apparently. Where are we? It's there we go. Bit of a stressful evening, but we came through in the end. We worked it out. We had a look around, checked in another manual, and found that that servo there, in the picture where we installed it, was showing. So that is all sorted. So sayonara, folks. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Really appreciate your time. Take care, stay safe, keep modeling, and I will see you probably next week sometime, because I'm busy tomorrow night watching football. England, Belgium. Looking forward to that. Wednesday night I'm away. Down with Models Heroes for a volunteers day on Thursday. Then Friday I'm off to see the Happy Mondays. Woohoo! So busy at the weekend because it's bank holiday and my missus is off, so spending some time together. So Batty tie, take care.